Hello, it's Hazel Cotcher from the Creative Content Company. Today I'd like to talk about what is a blog post. We talk a lot about blogging and the importance of blogging, but we don't often talk about what a blog post is. So a blog post is an article that goes on your website. It needs to be a minimum of 300 words, and that basically shows Google that the content you've written is good content and something they want to send people to. If you've only got a line of content on that page, it's unlikely Google are going to send people to that page because there's not a great deal going on. So a minimum of 300 words. You can go up higher, but think carefully. It's about quality, not quantity. So don't write 2,000 words for the sake of it. Also, imagine if you were looking at your website on a phone. How long would you be scrolling down and down and down to read one blog post that's 2,000 words long? Instead, look at breaking it up. So if, for example, it is the 3 points of making sure your plumbing works, then split those down into 3 separate blog posts. People will be more likely to read it. It will give you an internal link. An internal link is a link from one blog post to the next. So that will be really good for your SEO, but it'll help the audience too. People reading your website will come back to read part 2, and they'll come back again to read part 3. They'll be more likely to read this much content and scroll down a few times than reading this much content and scroll down and down and down and down and down. So think about the length of your content. So it needs to be a minimum of 300 words. And like I said, a blog post is literally an article on your website. It can be called a blog, it can be called a news article, it can be called an article, it can be called an insight. You'll see on websites people call them different things. We call them a blog post, and that's kind of what we stick to. It doesn't just need to be about you and your business, it can be about your industry as well. If you need any blog post ideas, give us a call. That's Hazel Cottrell at the Creative Content Company, helping your business achieve more online. Thank you very much.